What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Talkin Bouta Fit, where we review sneaker and clothing drops from streetwear and designer fashion brands throughout the industry. And on this week's episode, we have a nice lineup, I'm telling you. We got an interesting collab with Bape and Adidas. We also have a late installment of some Black History Month homage from Nike as far as an SB. And then MSCHF is back at it again with their crazy innovations as far as the stuff that they do. It's just the stuff that MSCHF does kind of just leaves you like in awe. And with this shoe again, as you can see in the thumbnail, it already just catches your eye. And then we got some clothing drops from some nice brands that I've definitely been wanting and hoping that they've dropped this year, and they finally are. And we got some heat. I'm gonna just leave it at that. We got some heat this week, and I kind of just want to get right into it. I don't want to even drag on a preview or nothing. I just want to get right into it because a lot of this stuff this week is interesting. I know we didn't have an episode last week, but that's because I just didn't feel like there was a lot of good stuff that I wanted to talk about. This week, there's a lot of stuff that's interesting to me. So let's get right into it. Alright, so with this one, this is the official look of the Nike SB Dunk Low Tourmaline, or I hope I'm not butchering that right, or Tourmaline, but it's basically paying homage to the Black Cowboys and their contributions to the American West back, way back when. So let's give it a review. First off, I'm already liking the color scheme as far as the green, like the light green. Actually, no, let's just tell y'all what the official colors for these shoes are. So the green is actually called Tourmaline, and then we have a Baroque brown. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that, but basically a brown, and then another color is called Monarch. So I'm assuming that might be the orangish yellow stuff we got going on. Not really too sure. They only listed 3 colors, but I see more than 3 colors on the shoe. So I don't know, Nike, but interesting color scheme so far. I do like the colors. I'm not a fan of this material on the toe because I just feel like it gets ruined very easily. I don't like it. It gets scuffed so easily. So definitely not a fan of the material. But as far as the shoe design, I'm kind of fucking with it. I'm definitely feeling a little Western vibes, with this little, I wouldn't even know what you would call this, but I'm feeling the vibes, like, like a little cowboy-ish Western vibes. I'm getting it, even though this is you would say a bright green shoe, lime green shoe type. I'm feeling the vibe that it's kind of giving it. The laces are a type of like, they're more so trying to give off the, like a rope type-esque feel to them. So I totally get that. Oh yeah, see, and then we got like that Woody style writing in the Nike. You know how Toy Story, they got how Woody, like, y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm fucking with it. The stitch design is cool. Not too much, not too little, I guess you could say, because you definitely wanted to put a touch on this since you were going for a Western cowboyish theme. So I definitely see where they were going with this shoe. I can definitely tell by looking at this shoe that there was a theme to it. I wouldn't have just thought like, oh, this is like, there's no purpose behind this shoe, like Nike's just throwing out a colorway and then throwing some random ass design on it. There's definitely a purpose to this shoe, and I would have thought that off the rip. I wouldn't have thought, yeah, see, the laces are supposed to gimmick like, or to like, basically be some rope material. So I'm fucking with this shoe as a whole. Would I personally wear it? No, but I do get what they're doing here. I do get it. This is definitely cool if you're into these types of colors, or if you just like SBs in general. This is definitely a decent pair. Interesting. And then we got some satin lining. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm messing with these. They're cool. I get it. It makes sense. So I just like that Nike puts together. I like when they put things together that make sense. And like how we did the brick by bricks in the last Talking About It Fit episode, and we basically couldn't tell like what the title of the shoe meant as far as what the shoe was. We can only tell because the box was literally imaged of a brick. So it's just, you know, I like when Nike actually makes sense. So I'm messing with this, and for the price, this is actually going for 135, and these are gonna drop sometime this year. They haven't dropped yet. I don't know why. If we're paying homage to the Black Cowboys and Black History Month was literally the last month, like I think this is a pretty late installment by Nike. So I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they don't have that many drops coming up or whatnot, but I don't know. I don't know. They definitely should have dropped these during Black History Month and would have hit it a little different. Definitely would hit a little different. Okay. Okay, so the insole. Yeah, give it to Nike to always like put efforts into an insole before they actually like really put effort into a shoe. Not even gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie to you. Oh, okay, and then it comes with like a bandana. I'm assuming that's a bandana or something, some type of cloth. That probably comes in the box or something. Okay. So that was that. Um, that shoe was cool, you know. It was what it was. It was what it was. Yeah. I'd probably give it out of 10. I'd probably give it like a 7.5 for real. Just off the rip that like, you know, it actually made sense and like, you know, the title of the shoe actually matched the description of what the shoe was. So I'm jacking it. I'm jacking it as far as creativity, but for my style, I wouldn't wear it. Now, these are interesting. Now, we got the Bape Superstar Adidas. Now, I know a few episodes ago, there's only so many episodes of this so far, but we talked about the Pharrell Williams Superstar, and compared to this is way better. Off rip, this is way better than the Pharrell one. And I get that the Pharrell one was like his own thing or whatnot, but like if we're talking better collabs, this is off rip the better collab. Just off the fact that Bape still went with their own thing. They didn't, you know, they still did their own style on this shoe, and it looks good. And then we got some. I'm pretty sure this is like Bape print engraved into the white of the shoe. We're gonna get into it, but this is already a hard superstar shoe. I don't even rock superstars, but if I were to get like if someone were to gift these to me or something like that, I probably wouldn't go buy these because I don't know the price of them yet. And I'm pretty sure with the Bape Adidas collab, and if people think these are what they think they might be worth, I'm gonna say these will probably give you in today's economy. I'm gonna say on the good end 200 solid. I'm gonna say on the good end 200 solid, if not like 220. But that might be crazy for some superstars. Maybe Adidas just wants to keep their prices low, and maybe it'll be like at 180. But I'm thinking somewhere close to the 200 range. Whether it's over 200 or over 200, it's definitely gonna be closer to 200 than it is gonna be to 150 or 250. I'm riding with the 200 market for this shoe. But they say this shoe is supposed to come out in the spring of this year, so we shall see. It'll be available on Adidas and Bape websites. So yeah, this is the Bape Superstar, and yeah, see we got the Bape print in there. I'm kind of mad that they shot this with a white background. It kind of sucks, but it definitely looks like there's a Healy coming out of there. But nah, I feel it. Yeah, see, and then they keep the three stripe because obviously that's cool. But you put on the inside, they leave it on the inside, and they still got the Bape going through. Because I'm pretty sure that's Bape print that they got like engraved through here. Yeah, see, even though this is a simple ass black and white Adidas. Oh, okay, okay. So we got. Hold on. I thought the star was gonna be on the outside of both. I fuck with it. So on one side you got the Bape showing, and then on one side you have the Adidas. I like it because if you put them the Adidas both on the inside, I nah. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. Don't see a lot of at least from what I've seen. I haven't seen a lot of shoe companies when they collab do something like that. That's usually not what you see on a shoe. Usually this logo would be matching this logo. Okay, I'm messing with it, babe. Yeah, this shoe's better than the Pharrell ones. This is way better than the Pharrell ones, and it's so simple. Even though the Pharrell ones are just as simple as this too, and I think this one also comes in another colorway. So let's see. Pretty sure this one came in a different colorway. Oh yeah. Okay, nice and simple. Oh yeah. Me personally, I wouldn't rock, but I know a lot of people who can rock these. I know a lot of people who can rock these. These are hard. These are hard, and now you can really see the Bape print through here. I really appreciate this. I really appreciate the fact that they didn't leave this bare. I really appreciate the Bape print under this. I really do. It adds flavor, especially on this blue pair. It really pops. I like it. I like it a lot, Bape. I like it a lot, Bape. Oh yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not a superstar guy, but I like these. I like these. Yeah, these are hard. These are hard, honestly. Yeah, Bape. Compared to whatever grade I gave the Pharrells, double that grade for this one because these are hard. These are hard. I totally get it. Totally get it. Nice and simple. Yeah, Bape. Good job. Good job on that one, Bape. That was a, I wouldn't say a home run. Actually, not. Nah, that was a home run. You could say that was a home run because you came out with another colorway. So we could say that was a home run. I wouldn't say a grand slam, but definitely a home run. Now, there's only two pictures of this shoe, but as you can see, it's MSCHF, and we got the MSCHF. It's the 2x4 loafer. And this is basically inspired by their 2x4 boot they released either early this, I think it was last year, but it was basically the Timberland boot. I don't know if you most of you probably haven't saw it. If you have, go to MSCHF's Instagram. I'll actually be doing I'll talk about that. But basically, MSCHF, they're known for doing crazy stuff like this. If you're not familiar with MSCHF, I'll be showing you their Instagrams and stuff like this afterwards so you can go see. But they're known for crazy innovations like this. And realistically, now that like I'm kind of looking at the shoe, I kind of like this look because now that I'm looking at it, I don't even see this as the bottom of the shoe. I'm not even seeing the split right here now. My fashion mind is forming this whole thing together as if these are naturally coming up the shoe, and then we got like a little design going up the front like a loafer, and then you just got a wide ridged edge. That's literally how I see these, and now that I think about it, these are pretty fucking hard. Now that I'm looking at them that way, just sit and stare and look at this picture and try and just look at the shoe as a whole, and don't look at the shoe for what you know it's supposed to be. That it's basically a shoe flipped onto another shoe upside down, basically. Don't look at it like that. Look at the shoe as a whole shoe. Don't try and split it in half because that's where it's going to ruin it for you. It ruined it for me about 30 seconds ago, but now I like the shoe off the rip. I was literally going to come on here and say I really don't like the shoe for real because I get what MSCHF does. They like to make out of this world, what are those types of joints, and I'm fine with that. But the right with the right emo fit, or just good pants or something, you can pull these off. These are really kind of dope. I get what they're doing. I get what they're doing as far as like just doing the simple flip and throw it on a shoe and really try and like create the innovation. Well, they did, but like I'm looking at this as a design right here. I'm looking at this as a design. Like I'm not seeing it as a cut in half. So honestly, I like the shoe. Cause look, see, come on, you see what I'm talking about? So yeah, like that's the bottom. But I'm not looking at the top of the shoe like that. I'm just not. I've already gotten that image out of my head. So MSCHF, keep doing your thing. I love the crazy innovations. I see what y'all are doing, and keep it coming. Please do keep it coming because it's crazy how MSCHF done already ended up in NBA 2K and all this stuff for their viral shoes, and MSCHF really only been in the game like popping for like a couple years now, and they done already got their shoes in 2K. They already got viral. Dang there every time they drop. I don't know how viral these are gonna go, but these are definitely interesting, and I'm kind of digging them. I'm kind of digging them. All right, next we got the Supreme Nike collab, and it's out right now. I don't know if all this stuff is sold out yet. Some of it probably is, but let's get right into it and just review it all. smack dab off the rip, we got a clean black leather jacket, and I mean clean. This looks like some good leather right here, boy. Very expensive leather, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, okay, nice, simple button up. I wonder if it zips down the middle. Probably doesn't, because he's wearing a zip up hoodie. That's looking like a Supreme hoodie. I mean, obviously they're gonna. Yeah, so that's the signature right there. World famous, world famous. Okay. Okay, yeah. And for this collection, it's gonna be more so on the like sweatsuit, tracksuit vibe. So don't think you're gonna be getting a whole bunch of t-shirts and crazy jackets and things like that. This is more so on the like cozy season vibes type shit. So just be aware of that. But this is definitely cozy. This is a good rainy day fit. Good rainy day fit right here. Oh, and also these are Supremes as well. The shoes are Supremes. They did drop those Air Maxes as a collab as well with Nike. Because you know Supremes, they're gonna do a collab with Nike. They're gonna give you full head to toe. Even if it's a trash running shoe, they're gonna do it just to throw it into the fit. And it makes sense. Okay, yeah. So we'll see we're going with the simple Nike logo in the circle on the back and on everywhere. Okay. This is honestly probably going to end up being one of the Nike Supreme collabs that I don't like. It's already going in towards that direction. It's very plain. This looks like a bunch of shit you get in the Nike outlet store. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like this polo here, I feel like I saw this exact same polo in the Nike outlet store 2 weeks ago. It just didn't have World Famous on it. And it probably had a little different pattern, but like what are we doing? What are we doing? We got to get more creative. We got to get more creative. Like just slapping World Famous. Because for all I know, if for the untrained eye, it could just be World Famous Nike. You don't know. You don't know this is a Supreme. Oh God. Yeah, I'm not even a vest dude, so you got me here. This is Nike. Come on, man. Come on, Nike. Oh, I mean, bro, I got this same red hoodie zip up in the closet. It just don't have World Famous at the top. I got the same exact one. Crazy. It's crazy out here how, and you know it's crazy. I bet a lot of this shit's probably sold out, and they robbed a lot of people today. They robbed a lot of people. Okay, so we got Air Max. Okay, so because we got the Air Max down there. So it's an Air Max collab for sure. All right, cool. It's still your basic Nike, you know, one and two piece. Literally your full. I just went to the Nike outlet fit. Literally, like I'm a tourist coming over from whatever country, and I done stopped at the local Nike outlet at whatever airport mall I done been picked up or dropped off at, and I done went to Nike and got a whole tech fit, and this is what it looked like. Did nothing about this says Supreme. No, I literally have this hoodie. Literally have this hoodie just non-zip up. Have this same style. Literally those same little ridges that come down the middle. I have those. I actually don't like it because it makes the hoodie form kind of weird. If you don't wear it often, it's kind of weird. But yeah, Nike and Supreme, they just continue to rob the industry. Man, I mean, all this space to work with, they said, fuck them. Fuck the fans. This is crazy. We got, like, I get simple is cool. I get it. Simple is cool and simple is key sometimes. Simple is key. But we got to get a little more flavor. Like, this is Nike and Supreme we're talking about here. This ain't just no regular Nike that's going. None of this Nike shit is going to the outlets or any of the stores. None of this shit is touching stores. All of this Nike Supreme shit is gonna be online purchase only. So you think if you're gonna be jacking up prices like that you would put a little more effort into this shit, bro? All this shit looks like Nike stuff I've seen from like probably 10 years ago in the running ad campaigns. It just don't have the Supreme tab on it, bro. Like, come on. Is the Supreme tab really worth making this hat probably another extra $75? Like, if it is to y'all, that's cool, man. But I'm not paying $75 or $100 for this for this look or extra on top of the base hat, on top of the base Nike hat. I'm not paying an extra 100 or whatever the hell they're trying to pay on top of that. It's just not happening. It's not happening. The only thing from this collection that's really good is these shoes, and realistically, these shoes is pretty plain as well. Like realistically, they really plain. I get Supreme is as plain as it gets and shit like that, but fuck, like, come on, man, come on. Nike Air, like Supreme, these look like the Air Force Ones, just this model. Yeah, Nike and Supreme, just stop collabing. If we're gonna get bullshit like this, just stop collabing. I mean, I bet you a lot of people like this shit. Not gonna lie, they clearly, I'm wrong and they're right because enough people buy this stuff to where they keep dropping it. But guys, if y'all want to see better, you gotta stop buying it. If you want to see better, you gotta make them do better. I ain't got nothing to say about these shoes. They are what they are. You see them, black, yellow, purple, white, Supreme. There you go. Next. Alright, now, we into the clothing news. And this is Menace LA, Menace Los Angeles. And this is their Honest Work Part 2 collection. We missed Part 1. Part 1 is already out. And Part 2 is out right now as well. So, let's just get right into it. As you can see, these hoodies are clearly hit up with some graffiti. Or some type of graffiti design. And I'm fucking with it. This is LA. This is literally, that's LA right there. That's art. Oh yeah. This is, okay. Okay, yeah. So let's get into it. Yeah, you see the detail of the spray. You see it all throughout the jacket. I love it. You love details. You love details like this. You love details like this, man. This already looks like a well done, like just well crafted, good quality jacket, and then you come and just hit it up with a spice of LA. I dig it. I dig it, Menace. Menace right across, Menace up here. Got the crosses down there, hit up. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, and then this is all 3 colors, so you can see they got the pink, they got the green, they got the always good brown. Yeah. This is a good one right here. This is a good zip up. I'm loving it. And with like the double pocket type shit, I'm fucking with it. Yeah. I actually like that there's a single pocket up here. That's interesting. You usually don't see a single pocket on a hoodie up there. That's pretty interesting. So I'm fucking with the single pocket up there, and then obviously we need the hand pockets to keep the hands warm, man. I hate hoodies that don't, or zip ups that don't have pockets right here that I can't put my hands in. It just doesn't make sense. I don't like it. Yeah. Okay. And then for those who don't want a hit up version, you can get a plain one. You can get a plain one. Or you could get a hit up version. What you want? What you want? I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Give them options. Because I'm pretty sure. See, now this is what Supreme wouldn't do. Supreme will do some shit like this, but then not drop some shit like this. Or they'll drop some shit like this and not drop some shit like this. Why not just drop them both? You could jack up the price on something like this that's clearly has put more artistry and thought into it. But then if you just appreciate the jacket itself, here we go. We got you for a cheaper price. Man, these bigger brands don't know what they're doing out here. Shout out Menace. This is clean. I just love the fact that there's both. Like, I love that. And you can really see the design slapped onto the... Yeah, that's dope. Love it. Good job, Menace. Good job. Y'all doing good over there. Design team, y'all doing good. Okay. Yeah. Good stitching. Good... No, it's not stitching, but like, you know, good... It's not engraving, but I'd say definitely, like, is it... No, it's not that bandana. Oh, yeah, it kind of is. It's like kind of like the... I forgot what that shit's called. That print that's on the fucking bandanas. I forgot. It's like... I don't know. Something with a P. But yeah, I'm digging this design. I'm digging the light blue. And I'm pretty sure this came in other colors as well. good Menace. They're always gonna have a Menace on the button. Anytime you buy something from Menace, you're never gonna get a regular button. They're always gonna have from what I've seen and what I've noticed, they're always gonna have that signature button on there, which I fuck with. And it's the same fucking initial my first name, so it don't get no better than that. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, if you guys like options, we got you. We got you right here on the lighter version, and then it's a little corduroy action. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're doing real good. This is a good collection already. I'm liking it. We got a variety of things. If you want to get spicy, you can get spicy. And then if you want to be plain, you can be plain. But either way, you're still fitted. Oh, yeah. And then we got good graphic tees. Good graphic tees here. So we got the Menace logo up in there. Got the Menace logo up in here as well. And then, and then we got Menace down here, but it's the lips. And I'm pretty sure the lips are saying Menace, but like as the pictures are going across, it's like Menace as she's opening her mouth. That's pretty fucking dope. And then the no one is bigger than the program. Felt that. Yeah, this is dope. Good set of tees right here. I like how they gave another option for this colorway here. And then we got some beanies for y'all. Good beanies. Okay. Menace forever. Good beanies here. Love the colors. Nice and simple. Nothing too crazy. Got your good black, good red, yellow. I'd say, I want to say that's a green, but my screen could be wrong. It's looking like it's a grayish, like a wash gray. Messing with it. Then we got some product shots. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I'm assuming that's the front of that shirt. That's yep. So that's that shirt right there for y'all, just in case y'all were wondering. Good shirt, and yep. So here's your put a nice little piece together, just in case. Yep, another nice piece together. Oh yeah. Shout out to Menace, man. This is a good overall collection. I'm loving it. I'm loving these hoodies though. These hoodies right here, man. They got me right here with the hoodies, and I can see why. Like obviously. Oh, I didn't even notice the star in the back. I didn't even notice the star in the back right there. That's interesting. I didn't see it on the... Oh, yeah, it is on the other ones, too, but I didn't even see it right there. That's dope. Just the little things, man. The little things. Good overall drop from Menace. They're always consistent. Even if it's a small drop, they always have a few pieces in there that are some bangers of a piece. And then they have some pieces in there that are just nice and casual for you. You know, nothing too crazy, but you can still, you know, get the brand out there. I'm loving this. Overall, great job. Steven, Menace, you guys are doing great. This was a great drop. Shout out to y'all. Can't wait for more from y'all. Oh, and can't forget, you got to have a good pair of boxers because we know a lot of y'all boxers out there got holes in them. So go ahead and hit up Menace. When you get the new drop, go ahead and get you a 3-pack of boxers. Packaging immaculate. Come on now. Get you a 3-pack of them boxers, boy. Yeah. Go ahead and get you a 3-pack. And them is good colors right there. Them ain't no bad colors right there. They're still dark colors. For any of y'all that's like, oh, I don't like my boxers tidy whities or grays. We got you on the dark colors right here, my boy. You ain't got no reason not copy you a pack. Shout out Menace. Good overall drop. And to top it off, they got the undies for y'all. Shout out to Menace. Alright. Now this is another brand that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I was wearing a hoodie from them. If you guys remember in the last video, I was wearing a hoodie from them that I bought. This, I don't even know how I would really say their name really, because I've seen a lot of people call them Raspberry Hills. I've seen people call them Berry. I've seen people call them I think it's called the GV Gallery on Instagram. I'll leave their Instagram up for you guys, but this is another brand that's definitely a streetwear brand, and it's not like one of those, like, this isn't a brand you're gonna find in Zoomies or anything like that. This is one of those brands where, like, if you know type brand, and you're gonna find their clothes only on their website type shit. So there's been guys like Bronny James, but I think both Bronny and Bryce have actually been seen wearing the Raspberry Hills camo shorts that these guys have made. If you guys just go, I'll leave their Instagrams for all the brands, all streetwear and shoe brands that are not well known. I'll be leaving Instagrams to them at the end of all my videos from now on, so you guys can just go ahead and tap in directly with them. So let's get right into this drop. Off the rip, this hoodie, or not this hoodie, this jacket with the fur hoodie, just crazy to me. Insane hoodie, insane jacket, loving the leather. Now I would probably buy this, I would definitely buy this over the Supreme Nike collab. That's just me. So this is just hard. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all may think it's ugly, y'all may think it's simple. I like it. Simple black leather jacket, but then you throw on the fur hoodie on top of it. It's just like a chef's kiss. Oh yeah, you can go ahead and give me this one. It's going all the way with the black, and then you just edge the rim off with a fur. I love it. Oh yeah. Yep. This is a 10 out of 10 jacket, needed in my closet. Okay, then we got some good sweats. These look comfy as hell. These look comfy as a motherfucker. Good washed at the knees. Okay, washed at the ankles a little bit. I hate the scrunchy ankles. I hate them. But like, if I was lounging around the house in these, alright, cool. But am I gonna go out in public and put on a fit with some shoes with these? Nah, cause my pants gotta go over my shoes. They can't be tucked in. I'm not gonna be tucking my pants in my shoes. It's not happening. But these are some good lounge around the house, go get some groceries, run errands type fit. This is definitely some good pants. Oh yeah, give me the black pair. Off rip. Even with the wash jeans, I don't care if they already look like they've been used. Give them to me. Oh, yep. And then they also dropped their own. See, and then there's clothing brands out there, guys, that drop their own shoes like MSCHF and things like that. Y'all just gotta find them. And they have obviously dropped their own pair of Uggs. And I would probably buy these pair before I buy a regular pair of Uggs. And they're basically the same thing. But it's just me and knowing that they're not Uggs and they're something else. You know? So these are cold. I fuck with them. I'll wear them with jeans per se, but that's just me. Actually no, I probably wear them with some sweats now. Think about it, cause weather now. Yeah, I do some sweats. Okay, good thermal. I like this thermal. Just good distressed thermal here. Yeah, see, they're traditional Rasberry. If you guys see any brand or a certain brand that looks anything similar to these items and it says Rasberry or Rasberry Hills, you're most likely looking at the same brand. Yeah, this is a good thermal, good distressed thermal. I fuck with it. I understand it. Giving like some vintage Ed Hardy vibes. I fuck with it. Ooh, okay. And then there's so we got a little theme here. Good distressed Adam Sandler tee. Wearing the Uggs. Okay, so they got a theme. Clearly they have a theme with this drop. You know, it's not nice little, casual, bummy, I don't give a fuck, Adam Sandler, I'ma wear what the fuck I wanna wear type shit. But still look good, at least to me. But this is called, okay, good distress here, good distress. Simple tee. It's a funny tee. I think it's hilarious actually, because it's like a jacked up tee with a man who would wear this type of tee in public and like really not give a fuck. So I get it. It's cool. And then if you guys saw, they do have blue ones. They do have blue ones. Well, no, you guys didn't see because I didn't do the whole product thing. But yeah, they do have blue ones. I would more so go for the camo ones, but the blue ones are cool too as well. Yeah, I'm doing the camos. I like the camos better. I just feel like the blue's more of a girly-ish color. So, get those for your girl, and then you get the camo pair, and then y'all both rocking the Uggs. And both keeping the feetsies warm. Yeah, good Rasberry Uggs right here, okay. Got their own little step. Good overall drop. Loving it. Love the ideas. The first jacket we saw, the black leather jacket with the hoodie, it's crazy. And then I'm gonna give y'all the Instagrams. So for the shoes that we saw, the loafers that y'all saw were a little funky. Those were from MSCHF. Go ahead and hit up their Instagram. This is their Instagram. Go ahead and leave that up there for y'all for a second. They are clearly, as you can see, they're up and coming. Only 886,000 followers on Instagram, but they not up and coming because literally a lot of people, clearly a lot of people know who they are, and I'm pretty sure more than 1 million people know who they are because if you played the game NBA 2K, you've seen the big red boots. That's from this company. So shout out to MSCHF. And then next, like I said, in the first, or not the first one, but the one of the clothing drops, we got Menace LA, local brand from the heart of LA. Shout out Steven and the guys over there. Love them. Up and coming brand, but not really up and coming if you know type shit. They've been in the game as far as streetwear for years now, and they are a staple in the Los Angeles area, and they will continue to be because they continue to put out heat. So shout out Menace. If like, hey, new items available now, and that was the drop we just went over. So go ahead and get it now before it's gone. And then, see, so maybe it's gold plus vintage. That's what we'll call them because that's what their Instagram says. So gold plus vintage, that was the last brand we just looked at with the Uggs and things like that. And that was also the brand that with the hoodie the 3-headed hoodie that I had last week. That was also from their brand. Go ahead and hit them up, hit up their Instagram, give them a follow, see if y'all like some of their stuff. But yeah, that was Talking Bouta Fit episode 4. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you made it this far, we are going to continue to keep these episodes every week or bi-weekly. It just depends on these drops. I'm trying to reach out to a bunch of fashion brands and stuff like that to get drops and product shots directly from them so I can have the official like photo shoots and all that stuff up here for y'all beforehand or even like the week of. But you know, we're up and coming, so it is what it is. I do my own research. I do this all by myself. So shout out. Nope, can't say that. This week, shout out to Menace, the director and creative, the head, everything over there. Steven, the main guy at Menace. Shout out to him. He directly sent me over the pictures that I presented to you guys today. So shout out to Steven over at Menace. Thank y'all. And yeah, this was episode 4. Thank y'all for tuning in. And we will be back whenever I feel like talking about fits again, but most likely it'll be within a 2-week period because clothing and sneaker drops drop weekly. It's just whether or not it's enough heat in the streetwear and designer community as a collective to try and, you know, really want to talk about them. So that's why we kind of took off last week because there really wasn't much. But as you see, this week we came back with a banger. So thank y'all for tuning in. Peace out. See you next time.